Hi, this is Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl, and today we're going to work on a little project plus kind of talk about kind of a life update while we're doing it. So I need to make a new wreath for my front door. We're getting into football season. We are Bulldogs, black and gold. That's why you see all this tulle sitting here, which I bought at Hobby Lobby, super cheap. This is what we're going to take and paint to be able to glue into the center. I'm going to put the word Bulldogs in gold glitter. So I figured we'd go ahead and do a life update and work on this project too. So first thing I'm doing is I've got my black matte paint, and this is just a super cheap paint. I've had this same gallon. You've seen me use it actually on other videos. I mean, I've had this stuff forever. And the piece of wood was 50% off at Hobby Lobby. I think it was like $3 or something. But I figured while I was working on the project, we could kind of just do a talk through and life update video and all that fun kind of stuff. Because I get lots of questions about my life and everything in general. So, right now we are knee deep in back to school season. That's part of the reason why I didn't get a video out last week or this week because it's Saturday. We do a lot of photo shirts. Since I've shown the video on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook, we have a direct-to-garment printer. So it prints directly on fabric, and we do tons and tons of photo shirts. And this past week for Port Neches, we had the Fire It Up pep rally. So we had a lot of parents who wanted photo shirts of their kids for Indianettes and cheerleaders and all that fun kind of stuff to be able to wear to that pep rally. So those types of things keep us busy. And Port Neches, we live in Nederland. Port Neches is the town right next to us, and we have a game every year called Mid-County Madness. That is our biggest rival in football. Well, in anything. It's a competition between us, but it's friendly. I guess for some people it might not be, but for me, I think it's friendly. Port Neches is a great school. Nederland's a great school, but I am a Bulldog through and through. Anyways, so I've got the first coat of this on here, and I'm going to let it dry before I put another coat on. And I just have a piece of parchment paper laying down on my table so that way I don't get paint everywhere, because as you can tell, I am a messy painter. But school starts for us on August 28th. So the kids have all had doctor's appointments. I need to schedule their dentist appointments. They have their eye exams. I have one on the 5th for Nadia, the 7th for Caden, and the 8th for Cameron. It's like back to back to back. I try to schedule all three of their things. Like if I have doctors or dentists, I try to schedule everything all in one day. So that way I'm not having to leave work or go 20 million places every single day. But for our eye doctor, they didn't have anything all in one day, so we had to spread it out. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just opening up the tool. And this is glitter, so it is kind of messy. And what we're going to do is, normally I do it long ways, but, well, I think I'm going to make it nice and fluffy. This is just a Coroplast sign that I use for when I'm doing advertising outside. They go on my sandwich boards. So, and I use it when I'm taking and doing my tool. As you can see, I'll use it to, and then I cut the strips off so that way everything's nice and even. But So that's all taken care of. So they're ready for back to school as far as immunizations and doctor's appointments. We still got their eye exams, which they won't get a chance to do till after back to school, but it's only a week. So I was helping with registration and all that fun kind of stuff because I'm involved in PTA. But when I was saying the last couple of weeks that I haven't been feeling great, I went to the doctor and I found out I have pretty much no testosterone, which I'm not sure, because I was reading up on it, and they say that it can affect you, but they're not sure what the best way to treat that kind of thing is, and it just kind of depends on your hormone levels and stuff like that. So we're still running some tests. I have to go on September the 11th and get allergy tested because I stay sick with sinus infections and stuff like that. And I don't know how it is in other parts of the world, but Texas this year has been absolutely crazy. The allergy season this year has been astronomical. Like, my husband's normally not one to be an allergy sufferer, but this year has been the exception to the rule. And so we're kind of just working on seeing what we can do about all that. We've got Project Celebration this year, which is like our big senior party to keep kids safe on graduation night, because Nadia's a senior this year. There's still a lot of talk with her about what she wants to do, whether she wants to go to college or to beauty school, or if she wants to join the military. She changes her mind daily. But, I mean, we still have plenty of time to decide, and she's got plenty of time to decide even after she graduates. She doesn't turn 18 until the August after she graduates, so we're not in any rush to have her move out or anything like that. And so we're still working on all that kind of stuff. Caden's a sophomore, so he's in 10th grade. And this year one of the classes he's taking is computer science, because he wants to take, instead of having to take Spanish, because he probably wouldn't do well in Spanish. He doesn't do well in classes he doesn't really care for. We can take programming as a second language, which is what he's wanting to do. Cameron is going to 5th grade, so it's his first year in middle school, which makes me sad because he's no longer a baby. But, I mean, they have to grow up at some point. I don't know. It's one of those kinds of things where it's like, what do you say? You don't want your babies to grow up, but you don't want them to be little forever. What makes me even sadder is we have next Friday, they have a back to school dance, which is the Friday before school goes back, and Cameron is going to his first dance. So that's like more of hold on time, slow down, I'm not ready for dating and all that fun. Cameron's going to his first school dance, which again makes me super duper nervous because girls and all that kind of stuff. But with his schedule, I don't know how much time there will be for girls, or at least that's what I keep telling myself. So we've got all that going. Cameron wants to try out for student council this year. I'll tell you, that kid wants to be involved in like everything. And as you can see, when I'm wrapping this around, I just keep wrapping and keep wrapping. Because we're going to do another video after this one, not today, with Cameron, because he wants to help me make this, of tying, how we do the tool tie and how we're going to add the lettering and stuff to the center of our piece of wood. let's see, that's 3 rolls of gold. This is a smaller wreath, so I think that'll be enough gold for it. So now I'm going to open up my glitter black. As you can see, I absolutely adore the glitter colors, and it looks so pretty on the wreath. And I actually feel like the glitter tool is a little bit stiffer, so when you make a tool type wreath with the glitter, it's fluffier. To me, it stands out a little bit more. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but that's just what I like. You don't have to use glitter, you can use plain. Sometimes I mix in both. Again, it kind of just depends. So we're working on a lot of different things, trying to prepare for the ISS show, which is in September, which we go to every year. It's the imprinted sportswear show. They have them in other places, but we go to the one in Dallas. It's where you learn about new products and things like that coming out for the shirt industry. A lot of it's screen printed stuff, but there is a lot of vinyl stuff to it as well. Direct to garments, that kind of stuff, because we do all that. I mean, just because my channel is 90% vinyl does not mean that's all I know how to do. And please let me know if y'all would like a screen printing tutorial, or how we use our big roll-in to print vinyls and stuff like that. I will gladly do whatever type of video y'all want to see. So it's kind of up to you on what y'all want to see, and just kind of let me know down in the comments below. Plus there's some other things in the works for the new year that are kind of exciting, but I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch, so I'm gonna leave some stuff to mystery. But it's really kind of cool and exciting for me. All this is really kind of cool and exciting for me. I never in a million years thought that my videos would be watched by as many people around the world as they are. I mean, it's crazy. And I cannot appreciate y'all enough. I mean, I hope I make y'all realize that y'all's support is what makes me keep doing this. You know, the comments, the messages, all that kind of stuff is what keeps me going. You know, yes, I enjoy having a busy store, and yes, I enjoy having a busy website, but again, that is not what keeps me going. So now what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I've got the tool to start with, of what I'm going to start with at least, tied up around the signboard. So what I'm going to slowly do is I take my scissors and I run them underneath, and I just cut. And this keeps everything nice and even. Now there are a couple of little short strings in here, but that's from the ends of the rolls more than the actual tool itself. So now I do this same thing again on this side. But it really means a lot that y'all care and love to see more and want to know more. It just makes my heart smile that y'all actually care. So as you can see, that's what all the tool cut down looks like. It is actually a rather large and in-charge stack. We're going to set that back there for right now. And I am covered head to toe in glitter. I don't know if you could tell while we were rolling it, that the glitter on the tool just kind of goes flying everywhere. That's the only thing I don't like about that. So now I'm going to go ahead, because this was raw wood. so the paint absorbs in it pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and put my second coat of paint on my board. So that way it's nice and got a good coat of black on it. There we go. And let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see vinyl put on, or what tutorials you would like to see. I try to do as many as y'all request. There are still a lot of videos in the works. We are working on it daily. But as you can tell, I have, let's talk about life for a second. I have 3 kids, 3 dogs, 2 cats, 2 businesses. I'm involved in PTA, Project Celebration. We have soccer. I teach Sunday school. I help with the youth. So I have a pretty full plate. But I try to do this as much as possible for y'all because, as I said, I really enjoy doing this and I enjoy the interaction with y'all. Doing this makes me so happy. I mean, to explain it to you, I make these kind of wreaths all the time. I had to give them out as Christmas presents. I do this several times a year. So this isn't something I normally, I just don't sit down and record it, but I do make this all the time. These are things like I make t-shirts all the time. Before I started recording it, we do this every single day. I just do it now more often on camera so y'all can see the process of doing different types of projects. But again, if YouTube went away tomorrow, I would still do all this. This is my passion. But YouTube helps me get my passion out to the thousands of y'all that enjoy watching these types of videos. So again, we appreciate that. Now remember, as I said, we will be doing our next scrap box drawing on September the 4th. I think what we'll try to do is maybe Thursday evening about 7:30, I will get on a live YouTube to do a Q&A chat with y'all. So if y'all are interested in that, be watching at Thursday 7:30 Central Time, and we will do my first YouTube live Q&A. So that way we can answer questions live on YouTube. But we will be doing our scrap box drawing on the 4th live on Facebook. We will be doing, so if you take and subscribe on YouTube, that's one entry. Like and share our Facebook, that's your second entry. If you've already liked our Facebook, all you have to do is share it. That's your second entry. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, those are all additional entries, and any purchases made online or in store between now and September 4th gives you additional entries. And I've had people ask about this SVG. This SVG is available on our website. My daughter Nadia, she's the one who drew this. She hand drew this boho cow skull. I'm so proud of her. It's absolutely gorgeous. So go take a look at that. And thanks, and y'all have a great day.